Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. I know I've been alluding to this, that I was going to have a bonus video, and here it is. I was able to use up quite a bit of my stash. I do have one more video in the series for this month, and this is where you'll see what I have left over and everything that I created. This is the fourth layout that I made from my Mini Kit Monday. And I love this background paper that I'm using, but you don't really know that there's words behind it. It just looks like a lot of scribble on this bright pink color. And I am choosing some old photos, like 25 years old. And I wanted to have some sort of a theme. I'm trying to use that, not use that, but try to get some photos that are similar from 25 years ago and kind of put them together on one page. And even though these two photos weren't taken on the same day, they have the same theme. And it is a photo of my, well, he's my ex now, but it's the girls, their daddy is reading to them when they were little, and they used to love books. You wouldn't know it now, but yeah, when they were little, we just had tons of books, and they always had their favorite, and they each got to pick one, and he read to them every night. It was, our family wind down, to help them to get ready for bed. So I went through my stash. As you can see, I'm going through everything that I had left over in my little, the kit of all the embellishments I had. And I definitely wanted to use those charms. And I thought that I was going to use them for the photos of the twins, but it works out perfect here, since the two little girls here. And I like the idea of them dangling down from this bow that's, it's on the bottom left-hand side. And I thought about getting some floss or some sort of twine, something to kind of tie them down. But I thought, probably just be better if I drew some, I don't know, thread. It looks like they're sewn on, but it's just, they're just glued on. I've got a close up at the end, and you can see exactly what I did. And I wanted to have all three of the bows put on, and those will be my clusters that I use to, to balance these photos. So I had to look up a title because I didn't want to do the traditional or just my lazy titling. I wanted something different. So that's where I found today a reader, tomorrow a leader. And as you can see, my letters are a little off. I have to go in and kind of fix them with some of the other alphas that I have. Of course, I run out of E's. It's so easy to make an F into an E. So I just had to do some Frankenstein. People call it different things, but a little bit of surgery here to make them, a complete letter. Now, the color that I'm using to do the sponging right now is Hickory Smoke. It's a very light gray distressed ink. I don't own any of the distress oxide, so they're going to be only the distressed inks. And the banner up at the top is so subdued, I don't even consider it one of my my clusters. And I don't even back my photos, which is real unusual. I usually try to have something, but I've got some elements underneath the photos, so I guess it doesn't look so empty. To me, it doesn't look bad. And also back in '95, whenever these photos were taken, I was scrapbooking back then. Oh, you know what? I was not. Um, this these photos were taken in '93, and I didn't start scrapping until '95. But I didn't add any layers behind my photos back then at the beginning. That's a fairly, well, I say it's fairly new. in the last 10 or 15 years, did I start doing that. Now, I was able to use some of the things from the Cute Girl collection that I had in my stash. Um, and the stickers the smaller stickers, that says today A and tomorrow A, those are from the Ellie Studio. And they, I love those. And I have them in multiple colors. I've talked about them before. I highly recommend them. They're really good, a good size. To me, they're really good. All right. I know the R's are a little wonky, but both of the R's are wonky. So I know that they're cohesive because they're both a little weird. And what those were B's that I had cut part of the alpha out to make it an R. See, See how easy that was to make that F into an E? You can't even tell. I love it. Now, I don't remember, exactly what fonts these larger letters are. Um, I know I don't have a lot of them left. Uh, oh, that E's a little tall. I'm gonna fix that here. I'm kinda measuring. There we go. That's better. And that was still fairly simple how to get the F into an E. It's so fun to look back at these photos from 25 years ago. It's just amazing how these little girls, they're adults now. And, I just know that I was hoping as they were children, as they were younger, that they would learn to find a love of reading. And we went to the library all the time to get books. And one of them, the oldest one, she's still a bit of a reader. Um, the little one in here, she reads occasionally, but I know that I'm not a big reader, and I know that if they had seen me read a lot, they probably would have read more. But, you know, who knows? They may not have. I'm not a big reader. I do like book on tape though. I guess I like to keep my hands busy. So I would rather listen to a book on tape than in scrapbook than to actually sit down and read a book. Now, this little sticker sheet that had all these phrase stickers on it, I use up almost all of it. In fact, I use up enough of it that I actually throw the sheet away. And it's everything seems to go well together. There's things that say, just perfect, why not? Hold on to your dreams, stay little, love, believe. So all of these little phrases, they all seem to fit well. Perfect for this page. Now, on the photo, I put you and me on each one of the girls. It could have been either one. It didn't. It just ended up what it was. All right. I think the next thing are the sequins. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to do some splatters, and I do several colors of the splatters. I think this one is pink stilettos. And I like the 2-ounce bottle, um, the little thing that does the sprinkles. I like it so much better. This is Chance of Rain, which is kind of a blue-gray. One thing that I failed to mention earlier is that at the beginning that the alpha was white, and then the next time you saw them, they were black. What I did is I painted them with a dilution paint I just used the black marble and let it dry, and so they were easy to change the color with. Now, as for the sequins, I get those from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and I use the Distress Collage Medium, which is great for adhering the sequins. All right, so here we go. Here is the end and my still shots. Thanks for joining me this month. Make sure you check out everyone's videos. I'll leave their links below to their channel. All right, guys, you have a great day. Bye-bye.